Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Regarding the importance of enjoining good, commanding that which is ma'roof, which is good, and forbidding evil. This is extremely important for a true believer in the light of the Quran and the Hadith. And respectable viewers and listeners, if we just look at the example of the declaration of faith, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. In this itself, we begin with a negation. There is a negation followed by affirmation. So a person is not a believer if he does not negate. And in the declaration of faith, if we said we believe in one Allah and that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the messenger of Allah, but we did not say the first part prior to that, which is La ilaha, then illallah. So there is negation, there is nafi, and then there is ithbat. So nafi, this is doing nahi anil munkar. This is forbidding and speaking against that which is evil. So it is not even possible to enter into Islam without forbidding evil. Today there is a deviant sect out there, and there are some people who, in the name of promoting peace, they wish to violate Sharia. And they want to spread deen by violating the Sharia. It will not even be possible to read the kalima tayyiba, to read the declaration of faith. We are required to declare and show our disgust at all the false beliefs, have repulsion for kufr, for shirk, for deviance. Thereafter say illallah. So la ilaha means that there is no other deen which is acceptable to Allah. All other ways, fabricated deens or the previous deens which are no longer applicable, they are today false. This is the wider meaning of la ilaha. So we negate all the other ways besides Islam and say that they are all false. La ilaha. They have no relevance in terms of importance, in terms of credibility, in terms of qurb and acceptance with Allah Azza wa Jal. As inna deena inda Allah al-Islam. Surely the deen with Allah Azza wa Jal is only Islam. And if anybody chooses a deen other than Islam, it will never be accepted from him. وَمَنْ يَبْتَغِي غَيْرَ الْإِسْلَامِ فَلَنْ يُقْبَلَ مِنْهُ وَهُوَ فِي الْآخِرَةِ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. And in the akhirah, in the hereafter, he will be among those who are the losers. So it will not be possible to even read the kalima. Even when we say the second declaration, we say Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, that I bear witness that there is no one worthy of worship except Allah. So all the prabhus and the gurus and the Ganesh and the false gods that exist, they are all false according to our deen. And the only truthful deen, religion with Allah Azza wa Jal is Islam. So it is extremely important for every believer according to the Quran. So let's not look at these ulama su, or these so-called Islamic scholars who want to just remain quiet about refuting and declaring as false the deviant groups and the false deens. Let's look at what the Quran says. Let's look at what our Master sallallahu alaihi wasallam has said. And in the fourth juz, in the third raku, which begins with كُنْتُمْ خَيْرَ أُمَّةٍ أُخْرِجَتْ لِلنَّاسِ تَأْمُرُونَ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ وَتَنْهَوْنَ عَنِ الْمُنْكَرِ وَتُؤْمِنُونَ بِاللَّهِ. It mentions that you are the best nation. This is in Surah Al-Imran. You are the best community. You have been brought forth for the people, for mankind. Why? To do amr bil ma'roof, to enjoin good, and so that you forbid the evil. And what can be a greater evil than disbelieving in Allah Azza wa Jal, than associating partners with Allah Azza wa Jal? So this must be condemned, and we must speak against this. We must express our disgust towards disbelief, towards infidelity, in order to be a believer. It is not permissible for us to respect infidelity, to respect shirk, to respect deviance. This is forbidden. And to respect kufr, to justify or condone it, is ultimately kufr. Sharafi Kai Akbar, our Imams, the ulama mutakallimin, Imam Adam Abu Hanifa, Siraj al-Ummah, Imam al-A'imma, he says that ar-rida'u bil kufri kufrun, that to show pleasure towards kufr, to be pleased with kufr, is itself kufr. So there are many ways a person may become a kafir. By simply reading the kalima, you enter into the folds of Islam. But if you do not believe correctly in the necessities of deen, in the daruriyat deen, then you are not a believer. So it is important for a believer, and it mentions elsewhere in the Quran, that there should arise among you a community, وَلْتَكُمْ مِنْكُمْ أُمَّةٌ يَدْعُونَ إِلَى الْخَيْرِ, that invites towards good, وَيَأْمُرُونَ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ وَيَنْهَوْنَ عَنِ الْمُنْكَرِ, commands towards good, and it forbids the evil. They forbid the evil. And who are these people? وَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْمُفْلِحُونَ. Their characteristics and their in'am, the khabar Allah Azza wa Jal is providing for such people, is that they are the ones who are successful. So there are many verses that I can continue to quote, but I will just stop there. Jazakallah.